Andrew Bujalski's oeuvre came to a point for me with the release of Support the Girls in 2018. He tends to tell human-scale stories featuring recognizable characters, the ingredients of a type of storytelling which exalts the lives of ordinary people. Support the Girls felt like a coalescence of themes and techniques Bujalski had been working on for years in films like Computer Chess and Results. I hope to shine a light on this well-regarded but generally underseen film, one of my absolute favorites from the past decade, which I wholeheartedly insist you watch.
You're the best and we love you!
I plug into a film via the charisma of its actors, and this movie has a fabulous cast assembled by Bujalski and casting director Sally Allen and Tony Cobb Brock.
Regina's name came up pretty early. It was just exciting. There's this kind of alchemical thing that happens. You know, the director brain turns on, and as you talk to somebody, I start to imagine Regina's voice within Lisa's voice.
Now, I've seen Regina Hall in plenty of films, but her sense of decency and positivity never jumped out as much to me as when she assumes the role of Lisa, the manager of an Austin restaurant called Double Whammies.
The most important thing is that this is a mainstream place, and it's a family place, which means a lot of families come here, and it also means that we're all family.
She acts as a den mother of sorts to a female floor staff, providing a quote-unquote family atmosphere to a majority male clientele.
Trust me, if these guys wanted to go to a strip club, they know where to find them.
Lisa may begin her day in tears for reasons which become manifest as the movie proceeds, but she is all brass tacks while running the show.
But I have a zero tolerance policy on disrespect, so you're going to have to go.
Bujalski writes her as a capable supervisor up to the challenges of a tough day, even if some of those challenges are self-generated. Hall's conception of Lisa shows us all the facets of a person doing the best they can, in the way only an actor who truly loves her character can demonstrate, using every asset in her repertoire to do so.
The integrity amongst people every day who get up and go to work and do the best they can, there is nothing more beautiful than that.
The sports bar with curves became a backdrop for, these amazing group of young women, and then not so young women.
Backing Lisa up are her lieutenants, played by Shayna McHale, aka the New York rapper Jungle Pussy, as Danielle, and Haley Lou Richardson as Macy. Whereas McHale was a naturally talented non-actor crossing over into features, Richardson was a trained actor making some bold choices just a few years into a nascent feature career, namely Kogonada's 2017 movie Columbus, in which she shares top billing with John Cho. She's more recently broken through to larger audiences via HBO's White Lotus. Bujalski has a knack for casting familiar human faces. In fact, see my 2020 essay on Alexander Payne for more on that phenomenon. Varying the beauty standards of your cast so that the indisputably femme Dylan Galula is often juxtaposed next to the butch appeal of Leah Delaria helps to create a mean average. The typically movie beautiful are brought down to a manageable level, while the every people are elevated. Everybody wins if you ask me.
Sonny, I'm twice the man you are.
The movie doesn't make a point of hammering phenotypic diversity, the casting simply reflects that. If it's not already obvious, Bujalski created a movie with a majority of female characters for the purpose of seeing what happens at this type of business through the eyes of people on its front lines.
We talked to those girls that worked there a lot, and they were so open with us, and we just kind of got to know them individually.
The men may objectify them, but they know their purpose and the bigger picture.
I've never thought much of Hooters as anything beyond a box restaurant object in the commercial wreckage of suburban America, but he saw something different and was struck with curiosity.
These places, the sports bar with curves, they've been around for a long time. There are a half dozen of them within a few miles of me, but it wasn't what I expected. I just found them kind of fascinating and uniquely American.
We become familiar with the waitstaff of Double Whammies on a bizarre day, and the women are by turns protected by Lisa as well as protective of her.
But he can't fire you, and I want to call bullshit.
Bujalski never loses sight of the gritty details of this job by combining the trappings of a workplace drama with occasionally heightened feature film plotting. Lisa has to hire and fire people.
Do you get, grabbed?
Handle truculent customers, grapple with forces majeure, and parry with hostile ownership.
Oh boy, you're in a shit mood today.
Oh, yes, I am.
Regina Hall has designed such a well-rounded human in Lisa that we trust she's the equal of trying moments.
You watch and you learn from the master. There's an art to this.
Only when she's alone and out of sight does she allow herself to lose composure. I find myself returning to support the girls often because of the comfortable viewing experience. The film reflects dignity and humanity while flattering competency, all by using a committed group of actors to limn Bujalski's humane vision. The older I get, the more I gravitate towards accurate recreations of human behavior in worlds I can recognize. It's one of the reasons I'm happy that Nicole Holofcener, Deborah Granick, and others are still making films in this tough marketplace. The stakes of this movie are familiar. How do you live up to your responsibility to the workplace and to your friends? How do you know you're making the correct decisions, especially when people are looking up to you to solve major life problems? Regina Hall takes my hand and walks me through Lisa's full day in her life. And by making mistakes alongside her successes, she shows me a different way of looking at my own life, from a slight remove.
The finest in men's neckwear since 1982.